Hi guys, welcome to the call. We'll get started in just a minute. Make sure I'm recording.
What up, girl?
Hi.
Hi, honey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Miss Baby Mia.
She's sleeping.
Wake her up.
I know. I was trying to do these slides for the call and starting the slides already. She was so tired, so I had to put her to bed, which was good because Kit's not home from work yet.
Ah.
I want to make sure this is recording. How do I do that? Usually there's a thing. Do you guys see that it says recording?
Yeah, it says recording at the top.
It says it?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, yeah, it does say it.
Okay. I don't know why I can't see it on mine. I hit something and I don't
It's
want
up in the upper left corner. I can see it.
Okay. Look, I don't want to keep like messing with stuff. Okay. Hi,
What up,
everybody.
Kate?
Welcome to
I see you.
Huh?
I was just saying hi to Kate.
Oh, I gotta turn up
She's
my
making me
volume.
dizzy, man.
Did you hear this? This is bullshit. Gotta work. He goes, why can't we? And she goes, we have Jared's graduation. I know. He goes, well, I might stay home.
I'll just mute everybody who's not muted. Oh. You guys can mute yourself. I'm trying to mute people. Just because somebody has a TV on. Is that you, Suzanne?
Yeah, it must
okay.
be.
Oh,
Bruce,
no.
can you turn the TV down more?
It's okay. I just wasn't sure because I know you're talking, so I didn't mute you. And I'm just hitting all these buttons. Okay. Okay. We'll start in just a minute.
Our whole house is wide open, so it's like hard to like.
No, it's okay. Because I know you're talking tonight, so I didn't mute you.
Probably best if you do.
Okay. Do you want me to mute you until? Because I think I'm gonna have you go at the end.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll mute you for now.
Alrighty.
So you can turn the TV. Bruce can turn the TV back on. Hope everybody's doing well. Okay. What time is it? Okay, well, we'll get started. Welcome to the call, everybody. My name is Heather Cass, and I'm on the rotation for this month for leading our Great Expectation Team Recognition webinar. And at the end of this, we will have Susan McDonald be our guest speaker for June. So, okay, sorry, I just got distracted for a minute. Okay, I'm going to take it away. Okay, so if you're new to our team call, we're welcome and we're glad that you're here. The picture to the left are just some of the team leaders and directors on our team. So you can put some names to faces. So and then we rotate doing the call between myself, Nicola Fade, and Gina Devine. We're going to be taking turns doing the calls each month. So you'll be hearing from each of us. Okay, so some regulatory reminders. These are the same regulatory reminders that are on the All Wine Guide call, which happens to be tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So we just always like to go over these for everybody on the team call and on the All Wine Guide call that Rick does tomorrow night. So number one, the responsible hosting letter must be signed before each event. You can send it to your hostess prior, the hard copy, or everything is all electronic now on the Awesome app. You can send it, have them sign it when you get to your event electronically, now that we have that new feature on Awesome app. Number two, attending and promoting your business at open houses, trade shows, craft fairs, expos, etc. is great, but do not bring or serve any wine. It is recommended to bring empty wine bottles to decorate your table. Number three, never charge for a tasting set or charge event guests to attend a tasting, even if that money is going towards something else. Number four, never accept cash and or checks in your name. We can only accept credit and debit cards and checks made out to Traveling Vineyard. Number five, make sure your host pours the wine and make sure that no more than 1 to 2 ounces per person for each of the 5 wines is sampled. Number six, never deliver the wine, meaning never have the wine shipped to your house and then delivering it to the hostess and their guests. You can have the wine shipped to your house if there's no one able to sign for it with your host. I don't recommend this, but the host would have to pick it up from you. You couldn't bring it to them. Number seven, we as wine guides cannot create our own offers such as free shipping, $1 off, 2 for 1, reduced shipping, etc. The only offers we can pass along to our hosts and guests are the guest specials and any promotions that Traveling Vineyard currently has going on. Number eight, never serve to anyone under the age of 21, and persons under the age of 21 cannot participate in a tasting event. Check IDs for 21 and over to ensure that this is accurate, and never participate with an underage person under any circumstances. And number 10, the use of non-branded marketing materials is prohibited, such as business cards. Anything you use with the Traveling Vineyard logo or wines needs to be approved by Traveling Vineyard. And all you have to do, they make it very easy. You just send them like a proof of what you're looking to do, and they either say yes, it's great, or they just make some changes. Sabrina Brat, who makes like different things with her Brat Designs company, she submits stuff all the time, and all her stuff is approved. So just keep that in mind, and if you have any questions, just let myself or your upline know about these reminders. Okay, welcome to the Great Expectations. We had 11 new wine guides join in the month of May. So welcome everybody, and for anybody, we had 2 new people join so far in June, so if you're on the call, welcome, and we'll recognize your name next month. But we had Melissa Salway from Albany, New York join under Sabrina. Deidre Seguin from Oswego, New York joined under Ashley Lawton Converse. Melinda Barrett from Wellsboro, Pennsylvania under Kimberly Creamer. Douglas Schlenker from Geneseo, New York under Chelsea Babcock. Kelsey Marking from Plattsburgh, New York under Nicole Kornick. Caitlin Keefe from Schenectady, New York under Sabrina. Laura Lane from Memphis, New York under Faith Dunkelberger. Jamie Sellers from Syracuse, New York under Bridget Swartzat. Jesse Lambert from Branchport, New York under April Scott. Sadie Parsons from Wellsboro, Pennsylvania under Kimberly Creamer. And Alicia Gannon from Swedesboro, New Jersey under Jillian Farrow. And New Jersey is a new state for us. I know we've had, I think we've had wine guides in the past under in New Jersey, but we haven't any for a while. So I marked that as a new state. So welcome, Alicia, if you're on the team, and welcome everybody, and congratulations to everybody who grew their grapes in the month of May. Okay, our top sales leaders for the month of May. We have Gina Devine in the number 1 spot at 4,841. Sally Egink, number 2 spot with 3,254, and Sally's on the Northern Grapes team. Sabrina Brott, 2,465 on Grape Expectations. Kate Bryant, 2,060 straight off Divine. Morgan Williams, 1,835 straight off Divine team. Kate Contento, 1,781 on Grape Expectations. Lauren Carabas, 1,565 Grape Expectations. Kimberly Creamer, 1,531 straight off Divine. Bridget Swartshot, 1,521 straight off Divine. Morgan Barr, 1,361 on Northern Grapes. And our second list, we do top 20 now. Jamie Manning, 1,342 Northern Grapes team. Trinity Robin, 1,297 Northern Grapes. Rebecca Stevenson, 1,273 on straight off Divine. Kristen Lynch, 1,254 straight off Divine. Next 3 are Northern Grapes. We have Nancy Weirman in Texas, 1,254. Gretchen Miller in Pennsylvania, 1,251. Catherine Terzaska, I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry if I said anybody's name wrong. 1,215 on Northern Grapes. Erin Sonker in Florida on Grape Expectations, 1,129. Corinne Capolo, 1,062 straight off Divine. And Nicole Lefebvre, 1,041 on Director of Northern Grapes. So congratulations, everybody. And our total team sales for the month of May was $61,799. So that's awesome. Round of applause, everybody. And cheers to our top 20 peeps. Next up, we have our top team builders for the month of May. As I mentioned previously, we welcomed 11 wine guides to Grape Expectations in May. Sabrina Brott and Kimberly Creamer both welcomed 2 new wine guides, so congratulations, you guys. And Bridget Swartza, Ashley Watson Converse, Jillian Farrow, Chelsea Babcock, Faith Dunkelberger, Nicole Kornick, and April Scott all welcomed, added one new wine guide to their team. So round of applause to each of you. Congratulations. Okay, Grape Expectations to Harvest. We have 36 people registered for Harvest that are going to Las Vegas. Sorry, my dogs are barking. They see the rabbit outside. But these are all of our peeps wine guides from Grape Expectations going to Viva La Vino Las Vegas in the beginning of August. Ashley Watson Converse, Bridget Swartshot, Kathy Sokol, Chelsea Babcock, Cynthia Gordon, Desiree Bear, Desiree Lee, Dolly Griffin, Erica Meyer, Erin Sonker, Faith Dunkelberger, Gina Devine, Gretchen Miller, myself, Jamie Manning, Jennifer Mackler, Jillian Farrow, Joanne McGuire, Kate Bryant, Kate Contento, Kimberly Creamer, Melissa Prescott, Melissa Sajak, Michelle DeRosa, Michelle Aiken, Morgan Barr, Morgan Williams, Nicole Lefebvre, Paul Klink, Rebecca Miller, Rebecca Stevenson, Sabrina Brott, Sally Egan, Sarah Huskar, Todd Luscarbo, and Trinity Robin, and Susan McDonald. Can't wait to see you guys all in a few months. And stay tuned for some team activities. Traveling Vineyards event planner Allison is working with us to do team recognition, team awards, and once we have that confirmed, team photos as well. Once we have that confirmed, we'll let you guys all know, and then we'll plan team stuff, team gatherings usually on Friday nights, typically when we do that. So stay tuned as soon as we get more info. Okay, our grape of the month is somebody with a great personality, responsible, a team player, positive attitude, empowering of the month. And these are all peer nominated by you guys, so please keep your nominations coming. You can send them to any team leader, so myself, Nicole LaFave, Gina Devine, Rebecca Stevenson, and let us know who your nominations are. So this month for June, our Grave of the Month is Melissa Mueller. Melissa joined in January 2018. Congratulations, Melissa. I'm not sure if you're on the call, but congratulations. Melissa joined in January of this year as a hobbyist wine guide. She planned to do 2 to 4 tastings a month around her busy schedule as a probation officer by day, mom of 2 girls, marathon runner. This is her in one of her Ragnar races, and wine guide by night on her free time. She originally joined Traveling Vineyard because she wanted to save up some money to take her 2 daughters to Disney World, and she was able to do that. And she has been with Traveling Vineyard. She was actually a Traveling Vineyard groupie for the past 4 years, attending and hosting Traveling Vineyard events, and finally decided to jump the fence to join Us Grapes. So Melissa consistently has 2 to 4 events per month, and each have always been 500 plus events, all while rocking her business part-time as a hobbyist wine guide. So congratulations, Melissa. Very excited for you. You've worked hard as a hobbyist for the last few months. So we're happy you're here, and congratulations. Okay, so now I'm going to unmute Susan. And Susan, I know you said you did not have slides, right?
No slide.
You just chat.
Yeah, you just get me
Cool. All
berating you on the screen.
All right, so I'm gonna stop screen sharing so that it's all just us, so we can see each other.
I don't know, man. My desk is messy behind me. Don't look too close.
Oh, okay. And I'm gonna mute myself while you're. I don't see any messy.
Horrifying sip of Pebble.
Oh. I'm in my messy office that is also Kit's ironing room.
Yeah, well, there you go. It is what it is. Alrighty, so you ready for me to rock this or what?
Oh, yep, go ahead. I hit mute and I was saying yep.
Okay. All right, guys, so show of hands. How many of you are just the tiniest bit envious of the guides who seem to build their businesses effortlessly? Hi, that would be me. Don't be shy, because you know what? It's really hard sometimes. You've heard the term turtle thrown around, right? Today, I'm going to share with you how to survive as a turtle when everyone around you is a hare. We all found our way to Traveling Vineyard in different ways and for different reasons. When I first started my business with Traveling Vineyard, I had a full-time job at a major record label in New York City. It sounds cool. I got to work with rock stars, but I was living to work, not working to live. I worked long hours. I commuted 4 hours a day minimum. Is it any wonder I love wine? 5.5 years ago, I came across this opportunity online and I thought, oh, what a great idea. It's genius. I'd never been into the jewelry, that stuff, or cooking utensils, any of that stuff, but wine, I could get behind. I signed up cold. I never went to a tasting. I didn't even taste the wines. I was in. So I commenced on my new venture full of hope. My first tasting was $675. I said, this is going to be a piece of cake. My second tasting was $160. Then we had to shut New York State down for a couple months because the state was investigating mail order wine companies and updating their regulations for shipping wine. So, I mean, I barely get started and bam, I had to stop. And side note, this is why you've got to follow policy and procedures, because the state doesn't play. They will come after us, so don't screw around with that. Anyway, this, my friends, is a crossroads. It's the first of many I've encountered in my business. It's a point where you say, did I make the right decision? I could have walked away. Rick offered to fully refund everything, the cost of my success kit, the whole thing. But you know what? I decided to stay. And it was the best decision I could have made. 5 years later, my life has changed a lot. I'm out of the music business, thank God. I'm working locally, and of course, I'm still rocking my wine biz. I'm a 4-star leader. I have more time with my husband, my friends, and to participate in my community. I feel like I have my life back. And that's really where I'm kind of going with this conversation today. This business comes easier for some than others. You have to look at it, you have to look at yourself, and you always have to remember your why. Let's talk about frustration. My biggest challenge, any of you who know me know this one, it's team building. I finally made 4-star last year, 4 years after I joined. Team building does not come easy for me. It used to make me crazy to see all the newbies flying by me and they're like building their teams. And I'm like, what? Nobody likes me. It's very upsetting. I bet I'm the only one that feels that way. But the question is, how do you deal with that? How do you deal with those challenges? How do you deal with being the turtle when everyone around you is a hare? And I'll tell you, for me, it's being single-minded about your goals. It's focus. It's mindfulness. When you allow your heart and your mind to be cluttered by envy and frustration, it limits you. It limits you in every way. Be proud of your achievements. Find the joy. What excites you about your business? Is it the paycheck? The thrill when a new team member joins? How about when you know you're rocking your event as it happens? You know, when you're zenning it and it's all just going right and you know it's going to be good? That's a great feeling. How about when your month is fully booked? None of my successes are old hat to me. My favorite is celebrating my team's achievements. Out of the 5 F's, I've learned that for me at least, the most important one is fulfillment. Take a moment and look at think about what success looks like for you. Talk to your upline. Look for those who have achieved the success that you desire. Mimic them. Ask them for help. They will gladly give it. I have talked the ears off of Heather, no doubt, Missa, Keisha, Lori, Kate, everybody. Every single one of them have offered me advice, help, and counsel and cheered for all my successes and cried with me when I was disappointed. Read every single day. Read 10 pages of a personal development book or any book that pertains to your business. Get on the All Wine Guide call. Traveling Vineyard offers you terrific trainings right in your tasting room. Do them. We have elite leader calls, which are always recorded and available to you. There's Tipsy, there's Missa and Kate talking wine, and there's a ton of other cool things. Are you listening to your team training calls? Hi, I guess you are because we're all here. But if you're not, start. And I can't even emphasize enough how important it is to go to Harvest. It will change your life. So how do you handle setbacks in the slow times? Take time to really think about the reasons behind it. Sometimes outside forces influence us, and it's not that easy to hear. It's really on us. The past 5 years have been painful in many ways for me. My mother died. My husband has chronic depression. I lost my job. But through it all, I worked my business. And those are my challenges. You got to accept them, recognize them, embrace them, and then you choose to do the things you do to overcome yours. Choose a mindset of abundance, not scarcity. What happens when you change your focus from scarcity to abundance? Look at me. My first couple of years were pretty slow. 2, maybe 3 tastings a month, sometimes months with no tastings at all. Part of that was because of stresses of my life, and part of it was on me. Most of it was on me, really. I wasn't reading. I wasn't participating in team calls or doing any of the things I just told you to do, and it showed. So I went to Harvest that first year. I had a great time, but I didn't really implement what I learned. Then things at my job went south, and I knew it was a matter of time before I got laid off. Believe you me, everybody in the music business gets laid off at least 3 times in their career. So I realized I had to focus on my business because it was going to help pay those bills while I was job hunting. Funny thing, once I began to focus on my business, the success started happening. My sales started going up. I finally have a team. And I mean, here I am speaking to you guys. I've been invited to speak on several team calls. I've spoken at regional. I'm like, hey, look at me. And it's another dream fulfilled. I always wanted to be able to speak. I've been to every Harvest since I joined. I still have a great time, but you bet I implement what I learned. So before I finish up, I want to take a minute. I want to celebrate your successes. So it works better in a live format, but I don't care. Give yourselves a round of applause. Yay, everybody clap, because everybody rocks. That's true. Woo, woo, woo. I see you, Heather. But really, how you deal with adversity dictates the success of your business. There's a stat I read somewhere that says most people drop out of direct sales in the first 3 to 6 months. Don't be that person. Because you know what? The remaining people who stick it out, they're the successful ones. Do you think they haven't had obstacles? Oh, I promise you they have. We all do. The difference is successful people view obstacles as opportunities. Something to keep in mind, 97% of the people work for the 3% who didn't quit. So look around at all of us. Look at our team. Look at Great Expectations. We're amazing. We're a tribe. We are a family. We're friends. We don't tear each other down. We build each other up. When things are tough, go find someone on your team or on the grapevine or even outside of Traveling Vineyard who's having a hard time and give them a helping hand. Maybe they're at a crossroads and a kindness from you will help them move forward to the success they deserve. That kindness, it'll keep you moving forward too, because it feels good to be kind. So don't give up. Don't ever give up. We cannot all be the hares. Some of us are turtles, and slow and steady wins the race. Peace out. Cheers.
Thank you, Susan.
You're welcome.
Those are all really great.
Go team, go team.
Great reminders. And I remember the New York shutdown all too well.
Oh God, wasn't that something?
Yeah, but I want to let everybody know that wasn't anything to do with Traveling Vineyard.
Right. It had nothing to do with it.
Something to do with the New York, just so you guys know. But I mean, like Susan said, anything can shut us down at any minute. It was something to do with the New York Times Wine Club, so the New York State.
Oh, that was it. Yeah.
And then, like what Susan said, New York State investigated all of the wine shipping in New York State. Anybody who was shipping wine into New York State, it was a disaster.
It was ridiculous.
But there were so many people who, like, didn't stick it through. And Susan and there's still a few of us, Judy Kalinowski, and a few of us that were around for that.
Yeah, we were there.
Yeah.
We were there.
So a lot of great reminders. So thank you. Did anybody have any questions for Susan? I'm looking at and you can type them in the box or raise your hand or just unmute yourself.
I mean, we can all just talk about how fabulous we are. That's always fun.
Yeah. Raise your hand. Who's going to harvest?
Raise your hand.
I'm like, Susan, aren't you going? I know some of you don't have your screens on, but I know some of you are going. Bridget, Desiree.
Kate, I see
Kate,
you with Luna.
She's got her her animals. Oh, Morgan and Morgan's baby. I love your baby. Oh my God.
Oh, hey, Rebecca. It took us, what was it, about 2 months?
Jillian has a baby too.
Rebecca wants to know how long we had to wait for New York to come back. What was it, like 3 months?
I remember it happened in February, and then we were shut down February 1st through the end of April.
Yeah, because I had started in January.
And what happened was, that's right, you had just started. I remember now.
Literally just started.
What happened was we used to be like a retail shipper or something like that. So that got completely shut down. So the reason why we shut down was Rick wanted to stay legal while they applied for the direct shipping permit in New York State. So it took like 12 weeks to do it. So that's why it took so long. But I remember I had 20 parties booked and I had to cancel them all. And they didn't even want us to reschedule them because they didn't know when we were going to reopen.
It was hard, but you know, but that was when how Rick handled that.
Mm-hmm.
And he had like private calls with everybody in New York.
Yeah, he did.
On a regular basis. And how he handled it, because he's so honest and upfront, that to me was like, I'm going to stick with this guy. And I have never regretted it. Never. Mm-hmm. Never.
Can't wait for Vegas. I know, me too. I just got my confirmation from the hotel like about Planet Hollywood.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. A friend of mine was in Vegas this weekend. She flew out to see J-Lo at Planet Hollywood.
Ooh.
So I'm like, oh, going to be there, but I'm not seeing J-Lo.
Cool.
Who's baby? Morgan, your baby's so cute.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Hi, honey.
Everybody.
And Jillian too. I should go.
Wait, where's Jillian's baby? Oh, wait.
You
Hi,
see?
Jillian, I thought you just had a tiny arm.
Oh. I'm like, she just moved. Look at the babies. Oh my gosh. I should go get Mia.
No, Mia's sleeping.
I
Don't
know.
don't mess it up. Come on, Heather.
I know. She fell asleep so early today.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right.
My life.
Any other questions or comments until next month? All right. Well, thanks everybody for dialing in. It was good to see your faces, and I'll post this recording. Oh, now I see the recording thing. As soon as it finished, Christy has a little dog there, or a
Wait,
big dog.
Oh, puppy. I was hoping that my cats would make an appearance. They often do when I'm doing stuff like this, but they
Not today.
I don't know where Dizzy is. I think they're all downstairs with Bruce.
All right, guys. Well, have a lovely evening and enjoy the rest of your week. And
You too.
I'll post the recording as soon as it
All right.
finishes uploading. So probably sometime tomorrow.
Thanks, Heather.
All right. Good night.
Good night.